What if I told you that the burning you feel in your feet is not a nerve problem? What if I told you millions of people are being misdiagnosed every single day? And what if the real cause has nothing to do with damaged nerves at all? If your feet burn, tingle, feel hot, or feel like they are on fire, especially at night, this video could completely change how you understand your body. Stay with me because what you are about to hear is shocking, eye-opening, and deeply relieving. Most people are immediately told they have nerve damage. Doctors use words like neuropathy, chronic condition, lifelong problem. Then come the medications, the painkillers, the antidepressants, the warning that you may have to live with this forever. But what if your nerves are not broken? What if your body is actually sending you a warning about something very different? Today I'm going to expose the truth behind burning feet and why the problem is almost never what you have been told. The biggest about burning feet have become one of the most misunderstood symptoms in modern health. The moment someone says burning, tingling, or numbness, the conversation jumps straight to nerves. But burning is a signal, not a diagnosis. True nerve damage is actually rare compared to how many people experience burning feet. Something else is mimicking nerve pain, and that is where the medical system gets it wrong. The secret role of blood flow: your feet are the farthest point from your heart. They rely on healthy circulation more than almost any other part of the body. When blood flow weakens, oxygen delivery drops, waste products build up inside the tissues. Cells begin to overheat. Inflammation increases. The brain interprets this internal stress as burning. This is not nerve damage. This is tissue suffocation. Why it gets worse at night? Have you noticed burning feet feel manageable during the day, but unbearable at night? That is not in your head. At night, your heart rate slows down. Your blood pressure drops. Circulation becomes weaker. There are no distractions, so your brain amplifies the signal. This is why warm blankets make it worse and cold floors bring relief. The hidden metabolic connection: you do not need diabetes to have metabolic damage. Blood sugar instability, insulin resistance, and poor energy production thicken blood and damage tiny vessels. Less oxygen reaches your feet, cells panic, the burning begins. This is metabolic stress, not nerve failure. Why nerve medications fail? Have you noticed how nerve medications barely help or stop working over time? That is because they suppress signals but do nothing to restore blood flow. Some actually make circulation worse by slowing movement and reducing heart output. The root cause stays untouched. The magnesium clue: magnesium often helps people with burning feet. Not because it heals nerves, but because it relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. This alone proves the issue is vascular, not neurological. Section 7. Why your feet feel hot but are not hot. In most cases, burning feet are not hot to the touch. The heat you feel comes from chemical stress inside the tissue. Lactic acid buildup, inflammation, and oxygen deprivation fool the brain into sensing fire. It is an internal alarm system. The daily triggers you ignore: tight shoes, sitting for long hours, dehydration, caffeine, stress, poor posture, shallow breathing. Each one restricts blood flow slightly. Stacked together over time, they create constant burning. Why movement helps immediately: walking, stretching, or massaging your feet pumps blood back into starved tissues. Oxygen returns, temperature normalizes, the burning fades. Your body was never broken. It was stagnant. The simple test doctors do not mention: if cold water helps instantly, it is not nerve damage. If elevating or massaging your feet gives relief, it is not nerve damage. You are directly changing blood flow and the symptoms respond. How stress makes it worse: stress narrows blood vessels. Cortisol redirects blood away from the extremities. Your body enters survival mode. Feet are not a priority. Chronic stress means chronic burning. What real healing actually requires: healing starts with restoring circulation. Deep breathing, hydration, daily movement, mineral balance, metabolic repair, posture correction. None of this is dramatic, so it is rarely discussed, but it works. The danger of ignoring the signal: burning feet are an early warning. Ignore it long enough and nerve damage can eventually occur. But that damage is a consequence, not the cause. Early action makes this reversible. Why you have never heard this, there is no profit in telling people to improve blood flow. There is profit in lifelong prescriptions, so the truth stays buried. The wake-up call: your body is not betraying you. It is communicating with you. The burning in your feet is smoke, not the fire itself. Fix the circulation, restore the oxygen, and the fire goes out. If this video just explains something you have been struggling with for years, you are not alone. Share this with someone who believes they are stuck with nerve pain forever. Subscribe, because in the next video I will show you daily habits that naturally restore circulation to the feet. This is not the end. This is the beginning of healing.